Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? This is some bullshit, man. This is some bullshit, man. Hold on, let me send a different link out. I'm gonna send a different link out. This is some bullshit, man. It always get to the point to where I'm live and then I have some fuck shit happen. Okay. See, let me see if this link still works. Nope, that link doesn't work. So time to take that one down. Y'all give me a second. Son of a bitch. Give me a second. They not trying to let me be great today. They do not want me to be. I'm going to talk about Gayle King's fuckery. If I have to make a video, I'll make a video. But we going to talk about call her Mel. Well, Gayle King's fuckery, goddammit. We going to talk about it. They got me cussing and everything. Got me cussing and everything. Yeah, but we back. I'll stop this stream right now and make a video. Make sure y'all subscribe to my basic social politics channel too. I plan on putting some clips from this live streams as well as videos. I've already put some new ones up recently. Y'all go check it out. But make sure y'all go subscribe to Basic Social Politics channel. Okay? Make sure y'all gonna do that. But yeah, we gonna get to this situation that happened with Gayle King fucking up the debates. Y'all know they was about to end the show and she had to say, hey, you know, we got to stick around to sell some ads. What's good, Ill Wills? You know? But yeah, man, subscribe to moderators. Make sure y'all put that subscribe to Basic Social Politics channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe there. You know? Charles Barkley did get some backlash. But the thing about Charles is that Charles told the party line. You know? And because Charles did get pushed back. I seen people make videos about Charles. Charles didn't get off scot-free. And the thing about the difference between Charles Barkley and Gayle is that Gayle was questioning and bringing up Kobe Bryant's past as far as the sexual assault allegations towards Lisa Leslie. Okay? That's the difference. And Gayle has a history of doing these types of interviews where she's throwing a black man under the bus. But anyway, she got this opportunity. We're going to speak on it. Y'all know I spoke on the industry swamp. I may do a video on the industry swamp that Gayle and Oprah and all of them are a part of. Snoop as well. All a part of this industry swamp. They take up for each other. They look out for each other. They all have the same political leanings. They only care about themselves, you know? Yeah, but Charles is known for taking a different stance on a lot of different things. But, you know, it's Charles. Now, what did I want to say? Oh, yeah. Check out the video I did today. I put up a video about Kobe Bryant's parents being ignored by most of the speakers on the show. Not on the show, well, you call it a show, but on the memorial service. And what's very interesting is that you have people like Jemele Hill, who is, you know, so pro-black, right? But she wasn't one of the people saying, hey, why weren't Kobe Bryant's parents, up there to speak? If she did say that and I missed it, y'all can correct me. Shout out to Ant Sound. What's up, Jay? Yeah, foolish is. Yeah, Gayle is very foolish. You know? Now,
what up, Jay? Gayle's foolishness. Let's go in on this gump.
Appreciate it, man. So, when you dealing with the industry swamp, right? And you got people like Jemele Hill, she's so pro-black, right? But she didn't stand up for Kobe's mother speaking. She cared more about the female basketball player, basically speaking for Kobe and how much he supported women's sports. That was more important than his mother having an opportunity to speak at the funeral. That's the mindset of your modern day fake pro-whack. What's good, Gemini? I see you. You got these pro-whacks who sit up here and they pretend like they care about black people, but with these black females like Jemele Hill, these feminist-minded women, they will always put women ahead of blackness. Those are facts. They use blackness in order to push a narrative, but they could care less about the black community. They don't even live in it. You can't even name the last time they've actually been in a black community. If they went to a black community, they would be very uncomfortable because that's just not their style. They know that's not the type of people they want to be associated with or the type of people they want to be around. So when you got the Jemele Hills of the world making everything about race because ESPN canceled the show with Bomani Jones and some other guy that nobody was watching. She wants to make it seem like it was about race or about their political leanings. Boo-hoo. Their show wasn't making them the amount of money that it would take to keep them on air. Look at Stephen A. Smith. He brings money to ESPN. He brings ratings. So he's going to get the huge contract, But you have a lot of these feminist-minded, pro-woman first women like Jemele Hill who literally agree with the article that said that black men are the new white men. This is the type of person that wants to play the race game. They want to play the race game. We're going to get into it. Gayle King she moderated the Democrat debate last night. If any of you were watching, Gayle King got rewarded for all the fuckery she caused. And the fact that she still hadn't apologized, but Snoop is on the apology tour. Go figure. Snoop is on this goddamn apology tour. But I'm just saying, a lot of these people who claim to be pro-black, they're pro, especially females, they're pro-woman first. They will always take up for the female species before they take up for any of you black males. These are facts. She still hasn't gotten over the fact that ESPN let her go and they canceled SC6. That show was a disaster. No one watched that show. No one cares. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they are throwing in Snoop's face. She gets promoted to moderate a debate, which the thing about the moderator of the debates, it basically shows who the top TV journalists, political TV host is. it highlights, the people who are considered the best at what they do on TV as far as political analysts or whatever. That's how I see it. And when you put her in that position and she flops, because people were destroying her on Twitter last night. And I tweeted about it. They were literally destroying her last night. It was a bipartisan destroying of Gayle King as far as being a moderate. She wasn't the only one. She had other women there with her, but she still did a poor job. She still did a poor job. Correction, Brittany B. Black women defend the black men that they either personally like or agree with them on everything. You're not going to see a lot of black women defending me because of my opinions on certain things. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? They had the debate in South Carolina. Now, I'm going to tell you something about South Carolina politically. It's a very moderate state, but people are not dumb politically down here. They're not. That's why Bernie Sanders at one point got booed and people were confused why they were booing him, because he is a multi-millionaire too. Probably close to a billionaire. But they want to diss Michael Bloomberg as if, he's the only rich, non-black who throws around his money during political season. Preset Destination will say she'll always defend me. Will defend me as much as possible. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of black women that probably would never defend me, and that's fine because they don't feel like I'm for them, so they may not defend me. So we got to really look at what's going on this season. As far as politics is concerned, we're going to see all these political ads. We're going to see these stupid debates that literally make these guys look crazy. But yeah, South Carolina, they definitely are not a dumb audience as far as politics is concerned. They're not dumb at all. They do not support socialism. You got Bernie Sanders basically in support of what Cuba has done over the years because he's a hardcore socialist. What's the guy name? Peter Buttigieg. He's pandering hard to black people. Like every campaign ad I've seen of his, it includes a lot of Negroes. Him and that Tom Steyer guy. Okay, well, Brendan, cool. Yeah, Biden is very liked down here. I don't understand it, but Biden is very liked in South Carolina. So, yeah, he's probably going to win here because you got a lot of moderates. You have a lot of people who are in the center. They like Biden, as far as the Democrat field. But they're not going to support Bernie Sanders. He's too much of a communist. Oh, we got some hurt feelings in the chat room. Hey, bear down. I know more about Sanders than you. I know that this guy basically praised a socialist dictatorship. I know that. And Americans will never support Bernie Sanders because for the most part, he is a fucking socialist. What's good, T. Malone? But Bear Down is hurt. He's a Bernie supporter. And he's a Negro. You know what's funny about these Negro Bernie Sanders supporters is they don't understand. Well, maybe they do. I guess their politics align with his because Bernie Sanders is all about giving people instead of people earning. Because we do have, a good portion of black males who are very socialists because they're lazy as shit and they don't want to work for anything. Shout out to Rose Scholar. You know why I'm here. Appreciate it. You have a lot of black males.
You know why I am here.
Yeah, I do. You have a lot of, not a lot, but you have a good amount of black males who are lazy and they support Bernie Sanders because he's all about give me, give me, give me. The same thing with, with people who collect government assistance for a number of years. Of course, they're going to support Bernie Sanders because they want to be given everything. They don't want to work for nothing. They don't want to work for nothing. They don't want to work for nothing. They want everything to be given to them. They want as many social programs that benefit their black asses as possible. And then complain that white people get it more. Yeah, he did be one. So he took part in that crime bill. And then you got these black people still going to, and for Michael Bloomberg had that stop and frisk law. But you still got black people caping hard for Michael Bloomberg.
The Democrat candidates equally did harm to the black community. Just look at their policies and their voting records. They don't support reparations.
Absolutely. Most Democrats don't, but they're not going to tell you that. Listen, you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. I'm just telling you about the politics of the people you support. I'm just telling you about the politics of
Bernie
the people
will give
support.
Popeyes vouchers to get them to voting booths.
I'm telling you, man, we got a lot of politically stupid black people, man, who are going to be going to the polls and voting to keep themselves in chains. That's basically what they're going to do. I'm opening up the phone line a little bit later, Brittany. But we here to talk about Gayle. We're not here to talk about politics. I know how in your feelings y'all get when I talk about politics because you do no research on the people you vote for. You do no research whatsoever. And you get disappointed when they don't do nothing for you because you didn't do your research. That's why. You're voting for people who don't care about you. I agree, Brittany, but they don't. But listen, you got these Negroes that's gonna vote for them anyway and get nothing. They gonna have empty palms. You got your palms out. They're gonna slap your hand because you're not getting nothing. You're gonna get a pat on the head and say, "Good boy for voting for me for the 50th year." Fuck out of here. But we're going to talk about Gayle King, man. Gayle King, to me, because of her connections with CBS, Oprah's connections with CBS, the fact that she used the R. Kelly interview to get a new contract, and this whole thing with Snoop, they think they're in the clear because y'all got to understand, Gayle King threw Snoop under the bus. Okay? Gayle King threw CBS under the bus. Okay? Hold on a second. Gayle King blamed CBS for why she looked crazy on social media, why people were going at her for the way that she questioned Lisa Leslie. Okay? Put Lisa Leslie in a very awkward position. You can look at the interview and tell that Lisa was very uncomfortable being asked those questions, but it didn't stop her. And that was a fellow black woman. And she probably thought that because of the women that she's around in her circle and the way that they probably think about black men, that Lisa Leslie would go along with it, and she didn't. And you can tell it frustrated her. And she probably thought this interview was going to propel her even more, but she misread the room. Kobe was able to do a lot to better his reputation.
I am glad Gayle is getting this backlash. Always keep it 100 points, 100 points, 100 points, 100 points, Jay.
Appreciate that, Mark. But yeah, they didn't expect the backlash. They really didn't. They didn't expect the backlash. They didn't expect for people to go at Gayle. So Gayle called in her friend / side, Oprah side chick. She called in Oprah. Then Oprah went and called in Susan Rice. And they basically put the full court press on Snoop. You know, they turned it into he was disrespecting a woman instead of this woman disrespecting a man who's no longer here. They were able to flip the narrative. That's how these people are. They're able to flip the narrative in a way that makes men look bad. What's good, Law? Now, the thing about it is that I understand that Gayle had a job to do, but it wasn't a very good job. And she deflected. She blamed CBS. Then you got Oprah talking about she's getting all these threats, and people are saying things about her, and they're being mean to her on social media. She can't sleep. Oprah was just mad because she couldn't get none. I mean, she couldn't have conversations and hang out with her friend, and it's just to see Snoop get mauled like that, to the point to where he had to be so humble to go on Jada Pinkett Smith's show and just look like a disaster. He looked like a complete disaster, and I spoke about it in my video. He looked like a guy who looked like his mother had done fussed him and cussed him out, and he had to take it. And he was very emotional about it, but this is a grown man. This is a man who's a grandfather. Now, was Snoop 100% right in what he said? No. Was most of what he said at the beginning of his initial video to Gayle, was that something that he was right? Absolutely. But of course, they were able to use that last part against him. And that's where he messed up. And that's where you guys be messing up, man. Y'all get out here and you say things in a very emotional manner, and people are able to use it against you. Because, listen, I don't care if you're upset or not. When you put stuff on social media, okay, you need to think before you press send or press upload, because you can't take that back if you are a celebrity, or if you are a blue check mark and you are a celebrity and you say certain things, you got to understand it's going to be used against you. Just like the girl I made the video about, who posted the DM screenshot of her basically showing the world that, she curved this future NBA player, but once this future NBA player wins the slam dunk contest, now all of a sudden she wants to post about how he was in her DMs. And then act like you didn't want the attention. You wanted the attention. Why did you post it? That didn't make any sense. What do you think was going to happen? Did you think you were speaking to your close-knit buddies and friends? But you're posting a DM message of this guy's social media information. So what did you think would happen in that particular moment? What did you think would happen? When you post things on social media and you're talking about other people, celebrities, whatever they may be, people are going to take it and they're going to run with it, man. You got to understand that. And I think that that's the mistake that Snoop made. But the fact that Gayle was able to flip that narrative to the point to where Snoop became the bad guy, it was a work of, it was just a work of art to see how the media can spin things. And y'all know what's funny is that Oprah still have not commented on Harvey. Now, I had a woman in my community tab on my other channel, right? She was like, "Well, Harvey's been convicted. Y'all can't use him as an excuse." But what people fail to realize is that when we talk about Harvey and Oprah, we talk about it from a standpoint of she knew this guy personally. She knew this guy personally. This was a personal friend. Her and Gayle, this was personal friends. This wasn't just somebody they met at award shows or, Hollywood get together. This was somebody that you knew intimately. Okay? But you see what's going on with him, and you don't take advantage of that situation and speak to the women who have brought these claims against him. You want to ignore it like it didn't happen. That's where the problem comes into play. You want to act like these things didn't happen when they did. And it affected the lives of other women allegedly. Allegedly, they affected the lives of other women. Ain't that who you care about? Ain't that your audience? Caucasian women? Oprah? Now you want it to be black women, but your original audience was middle-aged Caucasian women. That is your audience. Now your audience is black women, but that wasn't always what it was. Because I don't think Oprah can stand black women either, to be honest with you. I don't think she could stand them either. Maybe if they were in her tax bracket or in her inner circle, maybe. But be that as it may, you would think that because there were a lot of, Caucasian women who may have been affected by Harvey, you still didn't take advantage of it. What you want to do is you want to speak about Michael Jackson. You want to speak on Russell Simmons, a guy whom I'm pretty sure you were friends with, but you were quick to want to work on a documentary about him to deflect, like you did with Gayle King, to deflect from Harvey. We're not going to let you forget Harvey. We're going to continue to bring him up until Oprah says something about that situation. The main witness. Oh, really? LB, really? That's crazy. What's good, Steven? What's good, Bella? See? Now, see you, Abby. What's up? Make sure y'all like the stream. So, I want people to understand something, right? When it comes to where we are as a people, we got to stop this hero worship. We got to stop it. Cool Wizard, appreciate it.
The most racist people in America are WM and BW.
Okay. Those say allegedly. Allegedly. What's good, sir? Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Y'all coming in. Now, I understand that Gayle King has fans. I saw it on Twitter last night. She got fans. Ain't nothing wrong with her having fans. People support what she does. But she engaged in some behavior that I feel like is very detrimental. I feel like it's easy to throw a melanated man's reputation and reputation under the bus in order to advance the careers of certain individuals. Gayle King is a prime example of that. The R. Kelly interview, and she was going to try to do it with this, Kobe Bryant interview. Because y'all got to understand, she got basically a raise and an extension from CBS, so she had to do something to justify her, getting that new contract. And instead of her actually going out and doing some field work, maybe producing a secondary show, she wants to do an interview where she is digging up this man's past that has been settled. I don't care what anybody says. He was not charged with it. What's it charged? He wasn't convicted of anything. This is not another Harvey situation. This case was settled in civil court, not criminal court. So for you to bring this up years later when his family's grieving, his fans are grieving, this guy is an icon. He's a cultural icon. but she had to justify that contract. So, somebody has to get, thrown to the wolves, and I guess Kobe's reputation had to get thrown to the wolves. But it was thwarted, and they didn't expect that. You want to throw CBS under the bus, but CBS gave you a contract extension. CBS put you on this debate as a moderator, which you did not do a very good job because you were completely out of place. But this was basically a victory lap for them. They felt like they won something. Maybe because they got publicity, whether it be bad or good. But Gayle King believes that she's out of the proverbial social media doghouse. But there are still people who are not going to forget what she did, especially because Kobe had that memorial and now it's fresh in their mind, and it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away, But shout out to everybody that's here, but this ain't going to go away. It was a complete clown fest. What's good, Vernon 85? What's up? Probably not, man. They just, for some reason, Kobe's parents got the cold shoulder. They got the cold shoulder. I don't believe they should have. I don't believe they should have got the cold shoulder. I think that they should have been welcomed in that situation. All right. Put the phone lines in. People, let me say this too, man. Don't be jumping up and down in the chat room because you can't get on, man. There's a lot of people that's probably gonna call in. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Don't be jumping up and down in the chat room because you can't get on. All right. Who the fuck is Bill, William? What are you talking about? That type of message shouldn't be in my chat room. I understand what he's saying, but those type of messages I don't want floating in my chat room. That's why it's not there. Yeah, Gayle looks so out of place, man. But I'm again, that's what happens when you're paying this woman a lot of money. You're trying to get your investment. You're trying to get, return on your investment. I know they realized they made a mistake. But they're just trying to get a return. I see that now after I thought about it, after, sleeping on it. I said, you know what? Maybe they're trying to get an investment, trying to get back the return on their investment. See, that's why they should have never gave her an extension. No, that's cool, William. That's why they should have went with somebody else who was a little bit more hungry, a little bit more talented, who actually deserved, a spot on CBS. But, CBS they got a bunch of people there who nobody cares about. Nobody really watches like that. Especially with the news shows, you know what I'm saying? Okay, if nobody's gonna call in, I'll shut the phone lines on. That's fine. But again, like I said, man, don't jump up and down in the comment section. Listen, if your phone call ain't going through, it's because I have other people calling in. You know. Yo, you're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Well, it's true. It's true. ATL. What's up, man? Just
What's
saying,
good,
keep up the great work.
Appreciate it.
Well, I say, keep up the great work. I love you. I'll be in the chat.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man. Shout out to you, all right?
No problem. No problem,
cool.
man.
Shout out to True. Shout out to True. Moderator supporters. You like the stream, people. We getting into Gayle's bullshit and her fuckery. You know, Gayle is always on some fuckery, so we can call out. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to Basic Social Politics. Go subscribe over there. Nah, I ain't closing yet. They gonna be open a little while, but make sure y'all go subscribe there. All right. Yo, you live. What's up?
Jay, what's going on, man? It's your boy Phil. How you doing, brother?
What's good, Phil?
Hey, man. Seeing the stream, just wanted to call in real quick and say something. I've been looking at the whole Gayle situation, all that's been going on. I just want to say that, you know, overall, it's just very sad that we see that black women, you know, are queens, as some of us may say, but black women are on the forefront of a movement that, for the most part, it's tearing up the community, man, and it's sad. And I honestly don't think that a lot of them realize it. I don't think that some of them notice it. I know some do, but the ones that are on the forefront and constantly, you know, bashing black men and whatnot, it's a very sad thing. And I just hope that at some point it changes. I really hope that at some point it changes, because none of this is truly to the benefit of the overall community. We're already oppressed as it is.
Yeah.
We're already at a deficit as it is. And the fact that, you know, black women, they're the ones that are, you know, popular. I went to Howard for undergrad, and the ratio was 7-1. There were I've been in classrooms where it was 50 students, and it was like 5 black dudes, 45 black women.
Wow.
So they're the ones that are truly on the forefront in our education. They're in the forefront in the businesses, the CEOs, but for some reason, I don't know if it's the environments they came from, as far as like how things stood up in the home, but this hostility towards black men, at some point, it needs to stop, because it's not going to fare well.
Yeah.
It's not going to fare well. And I don't think they see it yet, but at some point, they have to see that. And that's really all I want to say. I don't want to go off tonight, but that's really all I got to say.
All right, Phil. Well, I appreciate the call in, man. All right?
Sure.
All right, shout out to you, man. Yeah, man, these colleges have a ton of black women, man. You know, I would honestly say that actually black men going in and learn the skill trade is probably the way for them, than being in college. But you know, I think black women, for the most part, they are pursuing degrees at a higher rate. They brag about it all the time. They're the most educated educated group in America, you know, which is not exactly accurate, but you know. But yeah, man, you know, college has become like church. You know, you got a lot of women in the church, you got a lot of women in college. What does both have in common? You know, what do they have in common? Yeah, man. Trade schools definitely, I think, would be more suitable for a lot of black men. You know. What's good, Miss Parker Lynn? I see you. Yeah, but there's a lot of different fields you can go into and make money in. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, Jay, what's going on, man? This B1 Chief.
What's good,
I want to say, man,
Chief?
that I know... Oh, sorry about that, bro. I want to say that I know a lot of black women out there, though, that do hold it down. I know we got a lot of mammies that are being promoted, just like you got a lot of negative stereotypes of black men that are being promoted.
Yeah.
But I do believe, and I do know, that there's a lot of sisters that's holding down for us. I got, you know, friend girls that I was school with, mothers, sisters, cousins, all that understand what's going on. It's being a narrative. It's being pushed. and that's what's being shown. And then when you see it, a lot of people say that seeing is believing, and when you see it on TV, that's what we start to, roll with.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just wanted to, give my take on that situation. I understand exactly what the last caller was saying, but I want to also stand up for the sisters as well. Not trying to sound all simp and all, but I just know a lot of them is really down. Right. But I appreciate that, bro.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man. All right,
sure,
yeah, man. Yeah, there are black women out there that do work hard, that go about their business, that are productive, that are good people. I don't fit all black women in the same category, but like I said, I will call out the behavior of individual black women, but I don't put them all into one category. I've never done that. Some people may believe that, but I don't. I don't do that, because to me, a lot of women have a lot of the same traits these days. They just come from different neighborhoods, different communities, different backgrounds. It's important to understand that. You live?
Hey, what's going on, baby?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, I just want to make a comment on what the last caller was saying. He's absolutely 110% right. He's correct. When you start to look at what the media produces and what they actually put out there, they try to push this narrative, and people just go with it and disagree with it. No one actually researches it or challenges it.
Yeah.
But I also want to put this out there as well. People keep talking about going to trade school versus going to college. I want people to understand that if you go to trade school, you're walking into the same cesspool you do when you're in college. It's the same thing, because you still have to be trained and you still have to get a certification in order to be able to do what you want to do on your own. And that takes someone who's willing to put you under their wing or champion you into their particular union or whatever it is.
Okay, but so what should those guys do though if they don't want to go to college? What should they do then?
Yeah, that's a very tough question. That's something we're going to have to get together and figure out.
Listen, man, that's why people got to have thick skin, man. They can't be afraid to be in different, environments, because that's what builds you as a man. Being able to handle yourself in different environments, being in difficult environments.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. I don't disagree with that at all. I agree with you 110% on that. But what I'm saying is you still have to. What I'm saying is that the trade school route isn't any better. It's not any easier than the college route. That was just my point.
I beg to differ.
You're right.
I would all day work on how to fix something and sit in the classroom, working on projects and doing a bunch of homework and things of that nature. I would choose the other any day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can feel you on that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're still going to have to get trained by someone. Someone still has to put you under their wing. You still have to get championed into their union. It's not as easy as people think it is. Even with air conditioning, heating, plumbing, all that stuff, you still have to get championed in by someone. So there's still some extra, I hate to use the word fuckery, but there's still some extra stuff to it. It's not as simple as people think it is.
That's why I would say do your research and talk to people, not just
Absolutely.
Jump 2 feet into something and you don't know what you're doing. Then you're going to be lost, and then you're going to want to quit. That's why you do research. That's why you talk to people. That's why you understand what field that you're going into,
Right, absolutely. But like what I'm saying, a lot of people are just putting it out there. They're not explaining all that like you're doing now.
That's why.
You know what I mean?
That's why it's important to go and do the research on your own. Because listen, when you sign up for anything, you got to know what you're doing. Especially when you're an adult.
Absolutely. But that's why I want to give my 2 cents, is to let the brothers and sisters out there know. Look, don't think that just because you're going to trade school that it's going to be somehow easier or better or whatever. There's still going to be other steps to it that people may not be telling you, etc. And you have to do the research so you know exactly what you're getting into. That it's not this slam dunk that we can just all go into trade school and to be better.
Okay. All right.
But I love your show and I love what you do. I really do.
Okay, cool.
I really do. I love what you do.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right.
No problem.
All right, thanks for the call, man. All right. He want to call in and speak on. That's why I tell you, man, do research on anything you do. Don't just hop into something just cause. I would think that most people do that. That most people do their research before they hop in and sign up for something. You know. But anything you do, you're gonna have to learn first. You're gonna have to be either you're gonna have to be taught in a classroom, or you're gonna have to be, basically trained, on the job. Everything requires training. You're gonna have to learn one way or the other. You have to learn one way or the other. Nothing is easy. I just think that times have changed, man. Times have changed, man. Yeah, because if you put money into learning anything, you best do your research before you go and put money into learning anything. Because training does take time. Depending on what you're looking into, it may take months, may take years. But nothing's gonna be easy. I just think that times have changed, man. A lot of these young males have been coddled. They're not being thrown to the wolves like men used to. They're basically being slowly brought up to manhood and not being put in difficult positions, put in, environments with a bunch of other men in a competitive environment. If you haven't really been into that, then of course you may find it uneasy, but I thrive in situations where I can pit my abilities against other people, but everything is a learning process. Nothing is easy. But some people may like the pacing as far as college is concerned. Some people like that pacing. It takes 2 years, or it takes 4 years, or 6 years, depending on how many years, what type of degree you want to go for. Because some people been in school for, starting from 18 to about 30 because of how many degrees they trying to apply for, But yeah, a lot of young males nowadays are so coddled, man. They would not want to be in no environment where they have to compete with other men. Yeah, you live. What's going on?
Yo.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, man? I just wanted to holler at you about the skilled trade situation, man. You 100% right about that. Because not only do you, gain employment, but I mean, there's so many guys out here that I know that's self-employed outside of what they do. You know what I mean? So it leads to a lot of entrepreneurship, man. That's all I really have for you, though.
Yeah, it does. I agree, man. Absolutely. That's why I tell them learn something, because then you can go into business for yourself. You don't have to work for people.
Exactly, because honestly, man, a lot of the corporate offices, we don't belong in that shit.
Right. Yeah.
Working around a bunch of females, man, because you know how we are for real.
Yeah.
Yes. That's all I really got, man. I appreciate you taking my call, though, man.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, man. For me, I can fit in anywhere, but I'm not a corporate guy. I'm not a corporate office guy. I don't think my sense of humor would fly. I'm not gonna let nobody talk to me all type of crazy ways. So that wouldn't be the environment for me. Okay. I wish one of them supervisors would talk to me crazy. I'm like, fuck this, man. I don't know if I can do it, man. Because, nah, that's not the environment. And then you got women all around who are going to try to, impose on you. Some of them may be flirtatious, but it all may be a game. You just never really know in these corporate environments. But it ain't for me. It may be for somebody else, but it ain't for me. Look at your job market first. Always, Bella, always look at the job market. And you got the politics that plays its part in the corporate offices. You got all the politics that goes on. that you don't want to deal with. You know, I wouldn't want to deal with the office politics. I really wouldn't. I'd rather just go into business for myself, or if I can work with people, I work with a handful of guys who can all, at least focus on the job, not doing a bunch of politics, Playing field, Jimmy Fallon, race is beginning to lose stronghold. Yeah, the XFL is a cool idea. I hope it lasts, more jobs for those guys. And a lot of no guys making more than the other, except for if you're a quarterback. Yeah. Oh yeah, you do. You got a lot of female bullies in the corporate office. Absolutely. Because they know they can go to HR and complain if you try to stand up for yourself. Or if, you basically don't put up with their bullshit. Or if you trying to flirt in the workplace, in those corporate offices, especially if you are a black male, and you're flirting with those women, they can flip that on you, especially if one of the females get mad or jealous. So you definitely have to be careful. Yo, you're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jay? Man, hold on. I was in the sauna, man. I just walked out.
Okay. All right.
Man, you on the air right now? You live?
Yeah, I'm live, man. What's good, man?
All right, man. I just want to say about that whole Gayle situation, man. Mm-hmm. Like, why I haven't heard shit about, she hasn't come back and addressed Snoop. None. You feel me? Yeah. Like, I haven't heard any.
Well, just that she accepted his apology. Go ahead. Just that's the only thing that she accepted.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even see that. But my thing is, I feel like it's kind of soft that Snoop is going on this whole little apology tour. Mm-hmm. But I mean, he had to obviously to keep his gigs going and the millions coming in. But man, it's just a shame, when we finally get somebody sticking up for the mistreatment of our men that. Yeah. They bag back and they cower down, man. It's sad.
It is, because there are young males who see this, or guys who are younger than Snoop. They have to see this,
Well, definitely, man. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold up the line too long. Just wanted to say, man, I appreciate what you're doing, man. Keep on doing your thing. Stay blessed out there in South Carolina, man, and keep doing your shit.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. All right.
Yep, no doubt.
Salute to the caller, man. Yeah, Gayle thinks she won. She don't gotta say nothing except for she accept his apology. Which, when I heard that, I was sick. I had this sick feeling like, you idiotic fucking hell for you. Accepting why don't you apologize? How about that? Gayle looked like if she had kids, she'd cuss them out every day. I mean, especially like young kids. Like if she had young kids, she'd cuss them out every day. I mean, she has kids. I'm sorry. She has kids. I'm talking about young kids, not adult kids. If she had like really young kids of about 10, 11, she'd probably cuss them out every day. She probably cussed them out every day. She had young ones. She got older ones, but just imagine when they were young. Probably cuss them out all the time. That's why you don't really hear nothing from them. Yeah, I saw the pics of Snoop Dogg's son. That's crazy. Yeah, they put them pictures out of Snoop's son, man. That was crazy. It's almost like they wanted to go after his son. Now, Gayle used to be married. They went after his son in order to diss him. One of her kids is Oprah's godchild. Imagine that combination. Yeah, Gayle got 2 kids. I think they're adults now. I think they're adults. But Gayle look like she be cussing motherfuckers out. No, Philip, I was embarrassed for him too. They had a pic of Snoop Dogg's son, like he had eyeliner makeup, and he had on a blouse, looked like a blouse. Cordell. Was it Cordell? Yeah, Cordell Brodus. They had some highly suspect pictures of him. He's the former football player. They did a whole reality show on him before he went to college. And they have some very questionable pictures on here. I'm trying to see if I can find it. You know what? I don't even know if I want to put that up because Cordell ain't got nothing to do with it. But if y'all want to know, just go look up Cordell. Oh, man, I see it now. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not putting that up because Cordell ain't got nothing to do with it. But he's wearing eyeliner makeup and earrings. I know he volunteered to take those pics, but you know. That's that Hollywood bubble. That's that Hollywood bubble, man. Somebody put the phone number in the chat. My Skype is going in and out. So if people are calling in, just understand that my Skype is going in and out. The connection is going in and out. So I'm probably done missed about 10 calls. But I'll take a few more calls. But yeah, his son is looking very feminine in those photos. Yeah, the alphabet. There's some of the alphabet girls put it out, I believe. They've been holding on to those pictures, probably put them out. That was the one that quit football. Yo, Cordell Brodus, they did a whole reality show when he was in high school, right? His senior year, ESPN, right? He was going to go to college. He was a highly recruited football player. This dude got to the campus for like 2 months and then quit football. Yo, he quit football after about a month on campus. After he got in practice and they start hitting, he said, nah, this ain't for me. He said, nah, this ain't for me. He said, this sport ain't for me. Yo, I seen the Deion Cole thing, man. Let me say this about Deion Cole, man. That picture to me, it did look weird. Like, why are you wearing bell-bottom pants, bro? Why are you wearing bell-bottom pants? Yeah, you gonna get clowned. Look like he's wearing a Velcro suit and bell-bottom pants. What is going on? Bro, who told you to leave the house with that? Are you trying to get your Hollywood modeling on? You trying to get your Hollywood modeling on, bro? No, Hollywood, look on. Puffy son and him both were at UCLA. Yeah, they was. They was there. Like Diddy's son was there a little bit longer. But yeah, Deion Cole, man. Deion Cole, this dude is looking very weird in this suit, man. It's like, who told you this was a nice look, bro? Now, he responded. I haven't seen his response yet because I saw he did a response like right before I went live. I don't know why these dudes out here acting like they models for some European fashion, whatever. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. So I can find this photo of Deion Cole. Like, what the heezy is this, bro? What the heezy is this, man? This is what happens when you've been in Hollywood too long, man. You start going to events, and this was what, the NAACP Awards? Yeah, fashion company. I couldn't think of it. But this is what happens when you in Hollywood too long, man. You start going to award shows wearing this. And he doesn't understand why people are going at him. Look what you're wearing, broski. You're a grown man. People are gonna make fun of you if you're going someplace looking like this. Yeah, like, bro, like, did you not know the fitted size of those pants when you wore them? And you said, fuck it, I'll just wear it anyway. I'll just wear it anyway. He said he was honoring the disco era. Really? Is he saying that now? Was that what he was trying to do when he went to this awards? Yeah, his female stylist told him that this would be a nice look. Yo, you're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Yo, what's going on? This Parker Helson. I'm subscribed to you on Facebook and here. Yeah, I just wanted to say, Oprah's a billionaire. She don't care about no black people.
Okay. Let me take this off here. Yeah, but he's been getting clowned for that. You can honor the disco era without, wearing those very weird looking pants, bro. It's 2020, man. They have, outfits that, would represent the disco era that men would wear. I don't know if they'd be wearing that. That's something Prince would wear. Oh, yeah, but that's Prince, That's Prince. No, this is the outfit that Billy Porter would wear. Hung up. He was scared. I don't know, man. Must have been a little nervous. I don't know. Nice guy. That's an outfit Billy Porter would wear. Those are pants Billy Porter would wear. I wonder if him and Billy Porter, shared stylists. Prince wouldn't have even worn that bullshit. Yeah, R.I.P. to Prince. No, Billy would have been way better. I'm telling you, man, I think Billy Porter stylists are like females that play dress up with them. Yo, you live. What's going on?
Hello? Hello?
I'm having a sound issue. I think I'm having a sound issue. Let's see. Yo, you there?
Yes, hello? 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yo, hold on, because I can't. Hold on, let me see. Yo, hold on a second, y'all. Okay, yeah, try to call back in. No, that wasn't a prank call. That was I think I had an issue with my sound. Real quick. But call back in. I think that was Beth. Call back in. I think that was you. I think I had an issue with the sound. Yeah, Beth, if that was you, call back in. I had an issue with the sound, but I think it's good now. So call back in. I'll take maybe 1 or 2 more calls, man. Yo, you're live. What's going on?
Hello, hi, Jay.
Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
This is
Who is this?
Yes, this is Beth.
What's
And
good,
people
Beth?
always complain.
What's good, Beth?
And people, I'm using a different voice this time because people always complain about my voice sounding like a man. Do I sound more like a lady this time?
Beth, come on, man. You can use your voice. You're amongst friends.
Are you sure? Are
Absolutely.
You sure? Okay, I'll use my regular.
Absolutely.
I use my regular. Okay, I wanted to ask something about the this show that Gayle is on. I see it says CBS News 2020 America Decides. I just want to know which Americans decided to have her on there.
The ones who run CBS.
What about the other Americans?
Nah, they didn't want her. The majority of the people didn't like Gayle last night hosting the debates. They thought she was a waste of space.
Well, she still is. I just want to know who her audience is.
I don't know either. But she got some fans. They were capping for her on Twitter.
Oh, I thought they made her cry. Well, who was the people who were making her, you know, oh, I was set up, I was framed. Who was coming after her when she said that? Remember? Oh, it was the filming. It was, you know.
Well, you know, a lot of people was coming at her then. But they were able to switch things around. She threw her own network under the bus, and they rewarded her with a spot on the debates. So I guess everything is water under the bridge now.
Well, I don't care for her.
But you know what's crazy? I did come across a tweet last night from this black female because I think that Joe Biden, you know, I don't know, I think he, what people would call got smart with her. I think he made a remark towards her and she kept going. And there was a black female that got upset about that because Joe Biden said something towards her. And I guess she felt like in a disrespectful manner, but she said nothing. So I don't, you know, go figure. So she was going hard for Gayle last night.
Yeah, well, I don't take Joe Biden seriously.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like the kind of guy that you could get him drunk and he'll tell you all the nuclear codes.
Joe Biden seems drunk most of the time.
He seems like he'll tell you all the nuclear codes.
Or he's missing some screws. Mm-hmm.
He got tired of the black man's foot on his neck, so he decided he wanted to be president now.
Mm-hmm. I just hope the people down here don't vote for this guy. But I think they are because he's a moderate or quote unquote moderate. So, you know.
I just think that black people, it's about time for black people to figure out these white folk don't care about you. They just pictures with black people and stuff. Bernie, he just takes the black people who show up to protest, anything that makes them look good.
Yeah,
it's all to get elected. They don't care.
A lot of these guys, man, like I said, they're rolling out Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders and all these people who are way too old to be in these situations, but they are. You know? Like, we need some energy. We don't need creepy Joe. We don't need, communist Bernie. But, creepy Joe. You got billionaire, sexist, racist, according to some reports, Bloomberg, but he has black support, which is surprising. But
I think he has black support because probably because after September 11th, he made Arab and Muslims the new Negroes, so they'll feel like, oh, well, he's going to look out for us because now the Muslims are the new Negroes for him. I mean, I don't understand what his slogan is. I'm rich, so I paid for my own campaign. Is that supposed to make me vote for you because you paid? I mean, what's his slogan? What's the slogan? I'm rich, vote for me, and I'll make you rich too.
He said, "We want to defeat Donald Trump. Vote for me, a multi-billionaire, one of the richest men in America. Vote for me." He was hiring people on social media to like make memes and shit for him and promote him. Like he was literally out here hiring people, paying people, putting people on salary to promote them. You know what I'm saying?
So instead of voting for one rich white man, I should vote for another rich white man?
Yeah, multi-billionaire. Bloomberg were the richest men in America. Yep.
But what's that supposed to do for the country? The fact that he's rich.
Nothing but keep the status quo. Open the borders a little bit. That's all it's gonna do.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. So. Yeah, I think they need to just take this whole roster out and just start all over again. Let's get that surgeon, that brain surgeon. Let's bring him back.
Ben Carson, he's a part of Trump's staff, so he's a Republican. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Well, I'll just start all over. I'm gonna vote for the cashier at Dollar Tree. Seems like she's got her head together.
Yeah, find the name on a list that doesn't have a D, maybe not even Trump, just somebody who's completely independent, not Bernie Sanders independent, but independent.
I'm gonna vote for my English teacher from 9th grade. That's all. That's all I want to say.
Put your own name on the ballot. Okay. All right, Beth.
All right.
Shout out to Beth with the call, man. Yeah, man, I'm thinking about putting my name on the ballot. Fuck it. Why not? Write my name in there. JD Black, Independent, South Carolina. Put my name on the goddamn ballot. Look, what name is AOC? She won her seat by basically doing having a small, basically right in. On the incumbent, the guy who was there didn't care. You live? What's going on?
All right, Jay Black.
Yo, what's up?
I was gonna say about the debate. I don't usually follow politics and all that because to me, like, it's just nonsense. I'm not voting for nobody because this whole country to me ain't shit.
Okay.
And if I had opportunity to defend this country, I would go overseas. I even want to live in America no more.
So you gonna be SYSBM? Is that what you're saying? You gonna gonna go overseas and you gonna live your life there and date women and just be that what you gonna do?
Yeah, maybe okay. One day.
Okay.
Might go to Asia, Asian women,
okay.
Go to Europe or whatever.
Oh, all right.
Because these American women, let me tell you about these American women.
Yeah.
They're mean, they're bitter, they're cold, they're ratchet. Oh, my God. Like,
Damn.
These women in these countries.
Yeah, man.
They're the nightmare. Nope.
Oh, wow.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Nope.
That's crazy, man.
Especially that Oprah and Gayle King.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. They turn their back on us. Nope.
Wow. Yeah, man.
I gotta say. I mean, I'll go anywhere. If I had opportunity, if I had money, whatever, I'll leave this country.
Okay. Yeah, man. Do you?
I'll go.
You can go anywhere.
Yeah. I might even go to Brazil.
Okay. Hey, man. You know, live life. Live life.
Yeah. Yeah. Because here, let me say it's about this election. It's going to get worse. Mm-hmm. And I can guarantee you right now, it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. And I don't trust nobody on politics. Nobody.
I agree.
Nobody.
I agree.
I don't trust nobody.
Yep.
I don't trust nope. I'm an average person. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat.
Yeah.
I'm neutral.
Oh, okay. I get that.
Well, yeah, but that's all I gotta say. But that's why I like Asian women.
Oh, okay.
Especially in Korea, Japan.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you about those women.
Okay. Well,
they got.
Hey, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't want to hear about Asian women. Right
Okay.
now. Well, okay. I appreciate the call. All right.
All
right, bro. Shout out to you, man. I don't want to hear nothing about Asian women right now, man. We talking about Gayle King. We putting our foot on this heifer's neck. Let's stay on code. Let's stay on topic and let's stay on code, family. Let's stay on topic and let's stay on code. Yeah, bro. I was about to say, I don't know what I forgot. It was a good thing K. Patrick brought up, the coronavirus. You might want to wait to go to any Asian country until this coronavirus situation is cleared up, bro. You know, we got to get that cleared up. But we need to keep our foot on this heifer's neck. We talking about this heifer Gayle King calling in favors, throwing black men on the bus, not apologizing. That's where we at, you know. But I appreciate the call, man. All right. That's it for the calls too, man. I don't want this stream to be long. I want y'all to watch this in its entirety. Now that's it for the callers, man. Like I said, I don't want this stream to get too long. But one of the main reasons for me doing this live show is to point out the fact that if you are a black person in America and you see what is going on in this industry swamp, you see what's going on with your Oprahs and your Gayle Kings, you see how they was able to come together to go at Snoop Dogg, a black man who had a difference of opinion. It can happen to anybody. That is exactly why we have to be steadfast in how we feel and who we are and never back away. If we say something, we mean what we say, right? Yeah, the dog head bitch. Miss Parker, the dog head bitch. Yeah. We keeping our foot on her neck, man. And if anything else occurs with Gayle King, I will do a live stream on it. Guarantee it. We're going to continue to put the pressure on our head. We're going to continue to speak about this, man. We can't be letting this shit fly, man. You get you say you have disrespectful questioning for a woman as classy as Lisa Leslie, putting her in an uncomfortable situation to throw another black man under the bus. We definitely are going to continue to be on it. Okay? We gonna stay on this dog head bitch's neck until she either comes out and apologize or say, I did not mean for it to be what it is. But as long as CBS continues to give her these positions, because again, they realized they wasted money on her, but they had to do Oprah a favor. And she did one of the top interviews of last year with R. Kelly. That interview basically helped. I didn't say it did a whole lot, but it's partial to why he's where he is now. And the public sentiment towards R. Kelly changed a good bit after the interview, you know, because of her. Okay? So we definitely have to keep that in mind. No, she didn't apologize to Kobe or his family. So that's why we're going to keep up on it. But make sure that y'all like the stream, man. Shout out to the people that donated, that hit the super chat, that supported the live show. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Basic Social Politics. I will be putting more content up there. I put a few videos up over the last couple of days. Go subscribe over there to that channel, okay? I want to see a lot of y'all over there. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. This is my email. Y'all can send me content to do videos and live streams on. What do you mean, where's my backup, L? What do you mean? My backup channel? Or what do you mean backup? But the links to my other channels is also in the description, as well as the Patreon. Y'all want to support the channel monthly? Y'all like what I do? Go over there and support, man. Cool Bella, appreciate it, man. Go over there and subscribe. All right. Cheap ass dollar store wigs. Yeah, man. She be throwing, when she did that video, when she first did the video after the backlash, man, you can tell she just threw one of her wigs on. She grabbed one of the wigs from under the bed and put it on top of her head and went and spoke as if people were really out here just messing with her, trying to get her. You know what I'm saying? When she is in the situation she in because of her bullshit. All right, people. But that's it for me, man. Thanks for coming through. All right. And I'll see you on the next one.